Alright folks, let's go ahead and get started. I'm Bjorn Valley and welcome to another episode of Star Technology. Air. Well, okay, so here's the thing. Ada 2, so they've decided that they're going to not do full releases sequentially. They're going to do, partial ones. It's not exactly right, but, they're trying to increase the update cycle so that it's not like one giant pile of everybody's got to figure it out. So Ada 2 came out and it messed up a bunch of recipes. Well, okay, it fixed them. It fixed a bunch of recipes. So I've been kind of down about trying to fix all my automation. I actually even thought about going back to just Ada 1 and being like, no, this is the way it is now. So there are a few things that are nicer, like I think this guy runs a little faster now. These guys run twice as fast, so this is running 15 ticks instead of it was like 6 seconds before, which is kind of cool. And this is not the update's fault, but it happened right when the update happened, so I blame it on the update. This was running super fast when I had, this was running super fast when I had a big stockpile of TNT, but now I don't have that stockpile because I ran through it all because, my other machines weren't making it fast enough. So everything from there and all in the arms of the X here, it's supposed to be a star, but it's an X. They were all making the nether star stuff, and then these two machines make the nether star stuff, and then this machine makes the nether star shards. Great, fine. And then this whole machine backed up with impure nether stars because it had no TNT, like none. Like I don't know what happened. The production of something. Oh, it wasn't toluene. It was sugar. It was so slow. So I switched over to a different kind of toluene. So now we're doing it. Anyways, point is that it's something like 23 machines, some variation of that, like 24, 25 machines to make the nether stars from scratch, right? Just with a couple of inputs. I think it's like sulfur, cobalt, platinum, and one of them just makes everything from scratch, I think. No, ruthenium, rhodium, one of the two. Anyways, then in here, just to make the TNT, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can't count. We can come up with a better way for that. 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 11 machines to make the. So it's half the setup is just to make the TNT to make this run. So there's got to be a better way. I just don't know what it is. I'd like there to be an upgraded version. Anyhow, this finally filled up. It was every time I sped the machine up, this would like empty out, and I was like, no, I made it faster. Why am I losing nether stars? And it was just there are other buffers. I've got so many big EV buses that are filling up. And anyhow, so this is kind of hovering around 1600 now. This is full. We've got 1,000 nether stars in our active use. This is our excess that we can use. And I did all that, and then I realized, oh, we haven't even done the radon thing to make quantum stars yet. So it's all been just a little bit. It's been several days since the update, and I just was like, okay. So it's taken me a minute to remember where we were. I did finally finish this. I still haven't done the blaze. These have been sitting in my inventory for days. I need to fix that. It's for making the, I think, HV and EV emitters. I think the IV ones require quantum stars, but the HV and EV require ender eyes and quantum eyes. Or something. I don't remember. Whatever. There's a lot of grumbling today. A lot of grumbling in this episode. But all of that gets us to, I did make some fusion coil blocks. We still got these superconducting coil blocks in case we need them. And it was so much microcrafting just running around. I really ought to automate this, but I think I'm going to wait until at least Mark 3s to get there. Maybe even wait until the auxiliary. They did add a fusion computer. It's only 3 of them. Well, there's a 4. Oh, this is a fusion reactor, and these are fusion reactor computers. The only difference is this one's bigger and it looks purpler. Purple is their color for... It's a future advanced thing because it's purple. But there is this Mark II. And I don't remember what the Mark II does, but I'm assuming it must just be like a parallel hatch for the Mark II fusion reactor, and that you're still on single for the 3 and 4. I don't know because we're not there yet. Because come on, one of these. There we go. This one. Even to make the Mark I requires UHV and a bunch of UE stuff, so we're not even close. Okay, so that being said, we need... See, I can get rid of all of this TNT stuff. It's working. It's like... I think it's 16 ticks per cycle to get a TNT, so we're down to... Of all things, TNT is the thing that's slowing down our production. Seems weird, but it's fine. There are 4 new multi-blocks that I'm interested in. There's an industrial fishery. I don't know what we use the fish for, but that seems fun. There is a hydroponic garden, which is like the greenhouse, but bigger, like a lot bigger. And the only benefit of this is that it uses parallel hatches, which, you know, I say only benefit, but it's turning out to be a huge benefit. It basically makes everything at least twice as fast and half as energy consumptive. There's a composting factory, which is not a multi-block. Oh, it is a multi-block. There's another one that's just a block, though. I don't remember what that one was. And this bakes dirt? No, bone meal, if you need bone meal fast. So I'm assuming like we could do fish in here. So what's cool about the fishery is it's where you do all the silkworms. So where do you get silkworms from? I think you have to get them from the sifter. So, oh, you can do it from rooted dirt too. So you'd have to make rooted dirt. So that's a whole cool line. And then in here, there's 4 tiers. And I don't remember what the tiers are exactly. Oh, they're in order. These ones are actually in order. So the first tier is silkworms is string. So we'd have to get the polycaprolactum going. And use seawater, obviously. Dried silkworm dough is the second tier bait, which is dough and cooked silkworms, which is kind of a cool thing. Silkworm oil, which is a canner with refined silkworm oil, which you get from raw silkworm oil, and a tiny pellet. Ooh, gross. That's how you make hamburger. Mincemeat is British for hamburger. I say British. Whatever. You can also get lubricant that way. I'm sorry, I just find that really funny. It's a cool recipe. It's a cool side we'll do there. And then lastly, you got silkworm gel, which is gelatin and agar. Agar is where do we get this from here? Oh, it's a weird. It's like a non. It's not something we use in the U.S. a lot, I think. But it's basically like a. I think it's. I don't even want to say. I think it's a cooking ingredient, but I don't know that. It's not in something we use in American cooking, so I won't know. But I do know that we use it as like a medium for bacterial growth stuff. I think. I don't know. It's not my thing, so I'm kind of just saying words now. But we need to work on those guys. Oh, I did make the liquid tin alloy. So over here, we've got this one lonely. It's that machine there. And it's it's actually pushing out down here. So it's the HSLA comes out as liquid steel, and it's just going up into a steel ingot from a solidifier. I could do a bunch of other things, but it's kind of nothing was better than that. So here, and then eventually, whenever we automate superconducting blocks, this goes so fast. It uses so much tin and so much iron, but it goes really fast. So I'm okay with it. That was fun. I enjoyed doing that one. I was a little grumbly about it, but I think it's okay. So, we are looking at... I'm trying to find where they are in here. We made the fusion coil blocks. We made the superconducting blocks. So we need to make the fusion computer itself, and we need to make fusion reactor casings. We need to be able to power this whole thing, which is coming. I just need to be able to make UV stuff, and we can't do UV stuff until we get Darmstadtium, so we're actually going to need to make a bunch of these, and we have to figure out which one of these we want first. I think Tritanium is probably our best bet first, but we do need to make Darmstadtium. And eventually the goal is to make liquid neutronium. I don't know why. Oh, because these are still waiting. Yeah, Tritanium, and then we can make the molten enriched aquatitanium europium. And once we get the tritium... So This is the thing that's got me. I'm trying to be optimistic about it, but none of these coil blocks work anymore. Because, for example, well, Cooper nickel might work. Yeah, Cooper nickel's still the same. I'm just running through all the stuff that's new. Cottontel still works. So we could make stuff if we needed to. But nichrome requires borosilicate glass foil. Aluminum's still the same. So we have to add that in there. But there's not really room, per se, in the way I've got this set up. So I have to redesign the whole thing. And I think we're just going to create a new area and do it all with... I got all this vanadium steel in here I accidentally overmade. Do it all with multi-blocks, because that just seems more fun. Borosilicate glass foil again. Maybe that's just the only difference, is it requires borosilicate glass foil. Yeah, they all require increasing amounts of it. And I've got borosilicate, but it's part of a whole process. Oh, no, here, this one. It requires osmium and niobium nitride. I hate making nitrogen, so that's a thing. And this one, yeah, it's a whole situation. Nitrogen and niobium. Nitrogen's easy. I just don't like warping liquids anymore because it takes so long. Wine. I know. So we will actually we have to make that, because if we're making the tritanium coil blocks, well, maybe that's a different one. Tritanium coil. These guys require 32 niobium nitride. Oh, and they require frames now. Instead of before, they were requiring just the wires and the foil. Now they require 2 foils and a frame. That was the other one. So there's just no room in here for that. So these are all going to get torn down. And at some point, that's a solid at some point situation. Okay. Back to fusion casings. So we need to get a bunch of ZPM machine casings. Luckily, this doubles it once again. I don't think we need these. We need 4 of these. So let's do 1 stack of this. Yeah, that seems like a good plan. And then I'm still putting off making the Mark II because it's just been a long process of checking all these things. So we can come in here. We can grab the machine casing. And that's going to be a whole cycle. Like, I keep clicking on that one instead. 0-point module coils. I think we actually have those. How many did it need? I just looked 2. So we're going to grab 2 stacks of that. And this is something we did several episodes ago. But we do have 1, 2. Good. You can go over here. And then LUV field generators. I don't think I've got a stack of those yet. That's pumps. We don't have any. Do we not have any of these? Oh, no. Oh, wait, this is... Oh, good. Okay, so we do have some. And the thing that this is waiting on is not quantum stars. It's waiting on these emitters. Okay. And so it just needs... Okay, we can do that. Trying to figure out the tiers on this. I'm sure there's a pattern. I think it's sometimes they're 1 tier below, and sometimes it's that tier, and sometimes it's 2 tiers below. It's... Where is this? It's in here. Okay. So if we run over here and hop down here, fill out this guy. I'm almost to the point where some of these can be automated, but right now they're still being created. Okay, so this is going to take 8 seconds each because it's a IV recipe, but I'm running it at ZPM, so it's 7.25 or 7.5. Yeah, that works. Okay. So we'll let those go. It's not going to take too long for us to finish out that stack. And then the last one is European plates, which we have. Not a lot, but we have some. And I think we're going to just... Down one more. We're just going to manually do this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there have been a few changes. I don't know if you noticed my my field of view. It's bigger. It's because I've got the speed modifier now from the boots. It didn't used to have that, but now it does. And for some reason, the boots give me reach. I don't have reach without the boots. I don't... Oh, jump height and... No, that's jump distance. So I don't know why the boots are giving me reach. Yeah, I can't figure that out. I did... I mean, one of the very first episodes, We ate the fruit or whatever it is that gives you reach, but it doesn't seem to always apply. So I'm not sure what that's all about. And then random stuff in here. Yeah. Okay. We have everything we need. I think so. And this is a assembler recipe, and it needs polybenzimidazole, which is cool. I think I've got... Oh. Where is my polybenzimidazole? This is why I didn't want to have it on me all the time. And I must have put it down somewhere. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, I know. I put it in here. That was dumb, but I did. So, fine. I had a ton of stuff in my inventory at the time. Okay, so we're good there. We'll put this and this and this and this in there, and then we just need to grab one stack of field generators. And maybe... Maybe we grab half a stack for now, just to see if we can get this running, to make sure it's working. And then we'll come back in a minute and do the rest. Okay, you go in there, and then we should be done with the European plates. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Done. And these ones can go in here. I guess it doesn't matter. I did have this thing almost filled up as I was trying to do coil blocks, neutron reflectors, and fusion coil blocks all at the same time as I was getting the recipes. I haven't figured out... Okay, so there's another thing going on, which is many, but not all of these are faster recipes. So this one is still 56 seconds. It was longer. It was twice that, but I switched over to ZPM with not too much of a problem. Oh, we're up to 10 for some reason. Something's changed. It's probably that I'm running, making those LUV field generators, so it's eating a bunch of this stuff. But this one went from like 2,400 seconds down to 1,400 seconds. So that's a huge improvement. This is the UV thingam superconductor. And then this one, I haven't even filled out all the slots for it, but it's going to be the one we need for wires and stuff. I don't even know what they're in there for, but it's the ultimate superconductor. You know, the equivalent of not solar infused wire, but cadmium, mercury, barium, cuprate, or whatever it's called. Yeah, so just waiting on that. And we are waiting on this. You are running. We are getting Fusion Machine Casings Mark II and Fusion Machine Casing Mark III is its own thing. We need more fusion control blocks, but coil blocks, but that's fine. And then what does the auxiliary boosted? Just because we're not there, we're not even close. We have to get to Abydos, I think, first, but it will be its own fusion coils, which are going to start from superconducting coil blocks. So that's cool, and it's a 1-to-1 ratio. Cool. Yeah, so that's going to take a minute to run, and theoretically, this will be done here soon. So I think I'm going to let that run for a second, and then I'll be back. Nope, this one. Yeah, we still have 12 to go at... Uh-oh. Do these require... These must require 2. Oh. Nope, this is running. And this one's running slower? No. I need almost 2 stacks of the coils, so that's what we're waiting on. I guess we can grab some of the other stuff for... Oh, you know what? We can make the machine. We should probably make the machine itself. Let's grab... Can we grab 16 energy hatches? We can. And then we hop over here, and we look in here, and we need to make this guy. Okay, so we've got the fusion coil blocks. It's 8, so we can do it in our machine. We need random stuff. That's fine. Let's go ahead and make... I think we'd make 2 of these. We won't be able to build 2 of them, but let's go ahead and... Well, honestly, could we... I'll just make 2. I'll make the rest off camera if we need them. So 8 UV circuits, which I have. Actually, I think I put them in back away. Yeah, we've got a ton of these now, so that's nice. I underestimated how many we'd need. I was thinking we could maybe get to making the wetware stuff, but there's so many little things in the way that it's not happening as fast as I want. Come on, this one. Double Nequadria plates, so we need 2 of those. And if, as long as we're grabbing it, we need 2 Europium plates. Okay. So the Europium is going to be here. And honestly, I haven't even checked in a while. We're probably pretty full on Europium. We are full on Duranium and Lutetium. It's actually filled the entire quantum tank, which is kind of cool. Over here. Can't get up because I can jump, but I can't climb. Nice. Trinium and Nequadria. And so far I don't have any use for the dust, so I'm letting this one just run. But that could come back to bite us later. We'll see. These are going to be slow recipes, but not too slow. Good. Okay, so making sure we have these in the right order. It's Nequadria and then Europium. And I'm doing it right to left because that's how all of the... I don't even know how you swap that around. I would kind of like to. Okay, so 4 more LUV field generators. Almost got to. Okay, 6 more. I guess we should double check. Do you have enough to finish this? No. Let's go reload that while we're here. Well, not here, but thinking about it. I really need to automate this. I'm tired of running around to refill stuff. Come on. There we go. So I've also noticed my reach is really far. I can interact with it that far away. That's crazy. Right. So we've got those. We've got UHPIC chips. Okay, so we need 3 stacks of those, and I don't think I set up 3 stacks. I think we're gonna have to get more of those going. Oh, look at me. Good. Like that. And then uranium, rhodium, dinaquidide wire. Okay, I think that's the one that we've got going over here. And we need 2 stacks of that. So yeah, this is the one that we were waiting on to make the superconducting blocks. Once we get this one up and going, that'll make the superconducting blocks even cheaper. So that's kind of cool. What do we need? We needed not that many, actually. We only need a half a stack. Right? Because we need to stack, yeah, we need a stack of 1x wires. Yeah, I was, you'll probably notice, I don't think I posted it yet, but when I get, there it is. When I get to, by the time this episode comes out, I'll have a reclamation episode live. This is 4? No, why do I have 8 here? Why did I... Huh. Okay, well, there. This is where I find out it's like UHV or something. I'm getting real salty about the surprises. Not... Oh, hey, look, I've already got vanadium gallium in there for some reason. Yeah, look at that. Okay. So this is a 25-second recipe. You're running. Let's see if we've got our... These guys, this is coming together. I did not... I mean, I was legitimate... No, not CPM. LUV. I was legitimately getting frustrated. And the only reason I'm really focusing on that is I know that other people get frustrated, and I know when I watch people, like, you know, I watch Car X82 or whatever, they've done it so many times, they know exactly where everything is and what they're doing, and I'm like, oh, I don't. What am I missing? I think a lot of times that gets left out of some of the commentary. Okay, so you're going to do your thing. Everything 32, 60. Yeah, so this was a half stack, full stack, half stack, and then 3 stacks. So 5 items. We're good. Polybenzimidazole is still solid, and this is a 5-second recipe, so it's going to take just a minute. But we should be done with one of these, maybe both of them. Uh-oh. Oh, that's a 2. Ha. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna close everything out and have to reopen it because I don't like this field of view. I tried shrinking it down. We can shrink it down with here, and we can drop down like this, but this doesn't seem right either. So I think it's a different kind of field of view. So, and I do like doing this every once in a while to remind myself what I do. Oh man, I understand this is what people get used to, but it's just not immersive. There's no way I can buy that that's immersive. You can get used to it. I'm not saying you can't get used to it. I'm just saying you have to try. It's like, you know, reading the Matrix and the Matrix. It's not real. It's not real. It's not hardcore enough for me, man. All right. How many of these do we need to build this guy out? We need 79. So let's go ahead and put. Oh, that's why I pulled these out, because we need 4 of these for this guy. Right. Okay. We're only going to make 1 because I don't have enough fusion machine casings for the rest. Probably. 79. Oh, this is plenty. Oh, that's plenty. Okay, so we got those. We got that. We got this guy. We need input hatches and output hatches, and those are not expensive. They're just, we have to wait on the other one. I grabbed this ZPM energy hatches, and before we start this up, we're actually going to build another capacitor because I think we can do that. Now, let's see. What did we make this out of? Oh, also, we've got things growing because that looked cool. Because it was getting kind of dark up there. So we've got this because, you know, if I end up having another one of these, anyways, it's just it is what it is. Let's see, what do we got going in here? We've got 1,200 buckets of liquid europium, and it's like 8 buckets. No, sorry, 8 ingots per bucket. So we've got, I guess we only have like 8,000 liquid europium. And okay, I thought these were full, but they're all running, which is good. And this is, I can't get up there. This is why we've got the oh, come on. No, I'm so used to this. It's the speed and the climbing kind of combining. And then lutetium. This is the one that I was like, that's crazy. It's going so fast. I don't know exactly why, but the lutetium, I don't know if I did this earlier, but there's no use for, so silicon, you know, we use it for a lot of stuff, but it's pretty cheap. It just takes a couple of steps to make it liquid. But the lanthanum, there's no other use for liquid lanthanum, and there's no other use for lanthanum dust. And I'm pretty sure the only place we get lanthanum is from these small piles, and the only place we get these small piles is from centrifuging rare earth. So at some point I'll need to combine some of my rare earth thingies, because we got a ton from electrolyzing monazite. We've got a ton from neodymium dust, maybe. It's over here. Apparently we need just a ton of neutronium when we get to that point. So the basest precursor is lanthanum. So that'll probably get the power supplies upgraded too. Yeah, so bastnasite and titanite. No, not titanite, just bastnasite. Bastnasite makes it. So we've probably got a pile of it from that. Yep. I'm putting off making this. I understand. Okay, where are we gonna put it? I think we will come right here. And how big is this? It is 1. Let's just go from the outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 15, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, so it's 15. And this one started... Oh, we didn't. Oh, because I messed it up. So it's probably 2. Oh, this is... I don't even know. It's lined up with this one. So I guess we'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's fine. We'll do it like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then this one over here was hopefully the same. See, I counted away from that edge, so let's count away from this edge. Wait, how do I figure out where the center is? We'll just do it like this. One, 2, 3, 5, 6. And these are lighting up one of the farms in one of the automation areas. Okay. How did I miss? I think I... Oh, come on. Don't break anything underneath there. That would go badly. Okay, so we're going to start here. 6, 7, 8. Okay, that looks like it's lining up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 15, 16. No, we said 15. It's right there. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. But I would like to get it kind of on par. Okay, so Fusion Reactor controller. And then I think we should be done with the other... Okay, this reach is killing me. I might have to take these off between the field of view and the reach in the super fast pickaxe. I'm just not good enough. It's entirely what it is. Okay, whatever. We need ZPM hatch, input hatch. That'll be fine. So let's do a stack. Sure, a stack. ZPM machine holes, polybenzimidazole, and tungsten steel. What's up here? Stack, that's fine. And tungsten steel is here. Are you still running? No, you're done. Good. So switch you to... Oh, you're already on one. Okay, so ZPM machine holes, tungsten steel drums. 15 seconds each. And the reason... So even though I've got the parallel control hatches, I made a few more of these off camera, but I'm out. So it doesn't matter for what we're doing for the next couple episodes, I think. I think it's all going to be Fusion for the next couple episodes because we really need to get... if we want UV motors, that's what we're working towards, is UV motors. This is on the list. We need to upgrade our research station. It's actually the supercomputer high performance computing array, which is funny. There's a high performance computing center near where I work. So there's actually it's one of the universities. Actually, it's near where I live. One of the universities in the area has a whole basement area set aside for it, and yeah, it's not very good, but whatever. Point is oh, we need tritanium. Oh, it is tritanium. Oh, we don't need Darmstadtium. Oh, that's so happy. That makes me very happy. Okay, so maybe next episode we get UV, and if we get UV, then we can make robot arms, right? And I'm just looking to see. This is all tritanium. Nothing in here is the other stuff, whatever the other stuff is. Okay, cool. And then the other one was conveyor belts. This is one where, you know, they like to throw surprises in there. This is going to get a little bit dicey. I don't know how we're going to get the quadri in there. Okay, that's fine. That's cool. Actually, hold on. What do we... I'm just checking to see. At some point, we need to make... a network switch so we can have multiple HPCAs running at the same time, but so far it seems okay. We are going to be here for just a minute, so I'm going to pause it and we'll be back. Like what? 12 minutes? Wow. Okay, I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, fun story. I don't know how long it's been, but I came back and now there's a glowing sack in my inventory. So that's fun. But We got the CPM input hatches. We need half of them to run to output hatches. And that should be everything, right? So if I run over here... No, it's over this side, isn't it? This one. Nice. Okay. So I think we're going to go eat all of our energy again. And this guy is doing fine. Yeah, so this one doesn't matter because it's filling just as soon as it's replacing. Okay, so that's IV. I bet you we could do LUV capacitors. It does require tier 2 capacitors, though. Which is fine and easy enough. Okay. So, hold on, wait. Tier 2 get filled with energy orb clusters. What about just if I do capacitor? That's not going to show me? No, it does. Good. Tier 2 and tier 3 capacitors want energy clusters. That's UV. As opposed to tier 2 want energy modules, and we haven't made those yet. I'm kind of thinking we should, though. What do these cost? Too much to deal with right now. But there we go. It's not too bad because it's the advanced diodes is 5 of them. Iridite wire we're already making. Trinium bolts. A little annoying, but not too bad. HPIC chips is easy. LUV field generators will automate shortly. Laptronic energy orb clusters, no big deal. ZPM processors easy. Double European plates will be kind of expensive, and the fiber circuit board's okay. So when we set up that line, we'll be okay. So the question is, do we really want to set this up? And I think we do. So let's go. What is it? Palladium substations? I've got a ton of those. So, oh wait, we need to make the tier 2 capacitors. So that was Ruridit frame, plate, screw. Okay, we can do that. Ruridit is right here. So how many of each? 6 plates. Okay, so that's like 1, 2, 3, 4. That many. That's how many we're gonna make. You can go away, and then something else can probably. I don't need this many robot arms in my inventory. All right, that'll work. That'll work. We're good. If I can get out of here. Let's see. 2 go in here, and that'll make us 1 stack of those. And then we said 6 stacks. So crazy. I think what they're thinking is 6 stacks because there's 6 sides of the cube. So it's this guy, and then 6 sides of that cube, and then 24 screws because there's 24 vertices, right? That makes sense. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, and then a bolt. We have steel and bronze. Okay. Let's see. We want 24, and each one makes 8. So is that 3 stacks? I think that's 3 stacks. Might be a stack and a half. Yeah, but we want 24 stacks total. Okay, so that's fine. That's what we want. Sort of. You need so many things. Making everything by hand is just not sustainable. Okay, and some of this stuff can go away. I've been putting... Okay, input hatches can go in there. It only used 1 ZPM energy hatch. That doesn't sound right. Let's hold off and see what that's all about. That go up in there. Why did it only use 1? Again, I'm trying to do too many things. Oh, hey, look. So shift and dragging now it goes in your inventory. So one of the things that they did in the new version is oh, hey, look, that's the right machine. And I'm glad that that didn't have anything else it was supposed to do. is change the mod that does the inventory management stuff. So it's weird now. All right, I gotta get rid of this real quick. And I guess I can put that away too. I've got too many things in my inventory. You, and then you, please. And I've got too many of these. That's fine. We'll do something with them shortly. We will grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 4. And this is from when I was making the heat-proof casings. Okay. So we wanted this guy. And I'm assuming, yeah, this only applies for this recipe, so we don't have to worry about. I got them all right. Yeah. Oh, I see. I need to put these away. And now we can come grab this. Okay, being able to do this out of the crates is very convenient. I don't hear it running. I don't see it running. Because it doesn't have... Did I put the wrong one away? Did. Okay, that's a good sign. I would like it to do more recipes in parallel. Ten recipes in parallel, that's good. Okay, how many do we need? If we do the LUV, Lapatronic, capacitor, bank. That's power substation, that's this guy, right? So we probably need to make one of these. Okay, let me go make some of these parts because I thought I was ready, but I'm apparently not. So I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, let's see how good a job I did at gathering all the materials. So I should need... Well, that's not an auspicious start. We need 24 of these twice. There we go. So we grab like that. We get the 4x, and then we grab like that, and then I should be able to put... Oh my. I didn't even grab the... Okay, let's... Scratch that. I'm not as clever as I thought I was being. I need to run and grab... But that is running. The actual... LUV dynamo hatch and LUV energy hatch. And then we're good to go. So... In here. And were you... Wait a second. We might need ZPM. This is already running LUV. And this one has to be ZPM. Now here's the question. Why did this one not put all those energy hatches on here? Did it put any? Enter. There it is. And I have no idea where it is. Oh, input hatch. What am I supposed to do to find this? Okay. So then the next question is, do we bother with the station there? I think the answer is, let's see if we can get it to work. And if it has to fill up twice, it has to fill up twice. I've never shut one of these out. What are... Okay, that's an energy hatch. And I think it's supposed to be these ones. So let's go ahead and fix this. Whoa, why is this not breaking? Crazy. Okay. Okay, I'm stumped as to what I'm supposed to be doing right now. I've got too much stuff in my inventory, and it's freaking me out, man. I think I just got all the stuff for LUV batteries and stuff, or for the. I don't mind using the LUV batteries, but the input and output buffers need to be ZPM, and that is definitely a problem. So let's go ahead and put this together, and then we will go from there. So it should be. It's the. Okay, that's going to take me a second to get down. I'm assuming that they just don't want you to accidentally break it while it's running something long term. So they made the hardness very hard. All right, and then inside, I don't actually remember where it is. I think it's that inside corner, but double check. Yeah, it's the inside corner where it's doubles. Okay. I jumped too low. All right. The fact that every machine has to have like a noise, I don't mind, but the noises are so long. This is one of the reasons I don't use the drill there for pulling in stuff. Okay. You have got your converter right here. So let's, well, it doesn't matter that much. I just try to make sure that it's all kind of the same. Okay. And I just realized I don't have an energy converter on me. So we can put that down and go from there. I'm almost done with this. I just want to. Oh, I just want to see it work. Let me get rid of some of this stuff, and I will reevaluate shortly. No, those stay with me. Those can go away, and those can go away. Okay, much better. It's fascinating how stressful having your inventory is. I think that was English. Right, so do I have any ZPM hatches? My guess is or energy converters. I do. Good. And I have some dragon steel wire on me. I could stand for a little bit more. Let's go grab a little bit, just to be sure. And there is this one fly that cannot find anywhere to be but right here. Come on, buddy. I need you to vacate. Okay. So we'll put this here like this. And then that means that it's coming 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 before it turns. Six. And then it comes in here, and we will do exactly what we did last time. And this one doesn't need any, I wonder if I should probably have checked if I could, see, this one's here. And if I go through, how did I do that over here? Oh, I just came out twice. That makes a little bit more sense, doesn't it? Okay. Well, at least I guess it makes sense to me. Bring it up. We hit it with you and you. Bring this one over. This is also how I can tell if I got it all correct. Okay, and then I was bringing it off of this one, and I don't know. I had a justification for why I was doing that last time, and when I was looking back on it, I was like, that kind of rings a little hollow. I don't know if I buy into it. But I did it once, so I will do it again. That's terrible justifications for things. Except in this case, where the stakes are low, and I very much want the consistency. In fact, I think that was my justification last time. Okay, and then over on this side, what am I doing? Yeah, same thing. Okay. Only I did it out here. Yeah, okay. That's why I'm confused. There we go. They go like that. And then you come in here, 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 here. I need to turn this machine off. There we go. But it's got enough. I don't actually need all these to be connected. I only need enough to like actually feed it the power. But I think it looks cooler when everything's connected. Like, doesn't that look like, you know, some sort of industrial work zone? Like, you know, it's actually Stargate, and in the middle of they've just discovered some new technology, and it's a giant alien machine, and they're trying to figure out how it works. So they built this structure around these weird floating things. That's what it feels like to me, and so that's what I am going to continue to go with. That's right, I am Samantha Carter, the true hero. SG1. Did I really duplicate that many times? 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Yeah, I did. Good. I guess that's... No! Okay, good. Be here. Oh, good. I'm out. I wasn't out. Okay, you have all of the power you could hope for. Here's your output hatch. It's going to go up, and your input hatches are going to come from over here. And then what do we need to go into the input hatches? The first thing we want is titanium, right? So that's going to be titanium and duranium. Now, duranium is right here, and I think it would be cooler if we actually had it pipe out and over. Sillier, but cooler. So let's make that happen. I should have more. Yeah, I've got plenty of stainless steel pipes. Okay, so here, here, here. Trying to very much avoid. That's far enough out. Trying to very much avoid. Oops. This is good that I didn't. Oh. I can't tell what I've done and what I haven't now. Are these all... These look like they're all connected. Green, green. Green, okay. Alright, it's coming to come over... Oh, we'll bring it over to here. That's fine. That's even better. And then this one, we're going to mark it as... In fact, let's go ahead and mark it as titanium. No, it goes up above. That's right. This one goes straight up. And then we'll put a tank on it. And mark that tank as titanium. I mean, we want anything to come in there, but I think if we lock this, then it only goes in there. I don't think we have to lock the other ones to, like, air or something. Okay, so... I want this to come down in the middle. Maybe it should come down to the side a little bit, too. Okay. So we're gonna... break what we just put down. It needs to go right there. Okay, this reach is crazy. Makes things a lot easier. Okay, and then I will come by and lock it in one direction, make them all one-way valves later. But for now, let's see it go. You're gonna go that way. No! Stop! Don't go that way. How much did I lose? probably not that much. Okay. Uranium is hot. I didn't even think about that. 7,500. Okay. So I think that means we only have like one kind of pipe we can do. And that's, let's see, 7,500 is Zapolgium. Or that one. Or that one. None of which we can make. We can make a duranium fluid pipe to hold duranium. Okay, that's not going to happen. Kind of want that to happen. Or enriched naquita fluid pipe. Okay. Don't love that. So, that was annoying. In fact, I want to delete that footage, but I will resist because it was also kind of funny. Okay, let's try it like this then. We will go halfway in between, and later, when I have plenty of time and duranium, I will make this differently. But for now, let's go ahead and just do a modular router. Modular router goes there. It will have a rich naquita drum inside of it, and then we will just use a couple of these fluid bottles. Up. You can stay up there. Come on, buddy. You can do it. You go here. So if I put this in here. Good. And then I hope this goes fast enough. If not, we'll have to reevaluate. I can go in the input hatch there. And got liquid uranium. Good. Okay. It's actually between that 512 output or input hatch and between the 2000 in there, I think we might actually drain all the uranium we've got. But that's okay. Everything's fine. Okay, so then the other one needs liquid titanium. And so that means that we're going to do that. And I think we're just going to... Did I bring it over from the bottom or from the side? I brought it over from the side. Okay. So we'll bring this over here. We'll make a ZPM extractor. That'll be fine. Unless I have a ZPM extractor, which would be even more fine. Nope. Okay. I'll be back in just a moment after I make one of those. I forgot. This tier starts requiring fusion glass. So we need just a moment to make a little bit of fusion glass. Alright, I think I only needed 32 of that to make 16 of these. Grab all of that, and we should be able to throw that in here to get some... Did I make enough? 32 and... Uh-oh. Oh, right, they need that liquid tin. This stuff is crazy. I need to automate this. There's just no two ways about it. This is a lot to try to manually carry over. The problem is that it takes like... Is it a half stack? It's like a half stack, something crazy, of liquid tin alloy for every one of these. Oh, hey, it's doing all four of them. Nice. So I don't need any of this. And then to make the fusion glass... I gotta put the polybenzimidazole back. There you go. And 4 naquita plates and some laminated glass. So anticlimactic. Just one, because it makes 2 total. So yeah, right. We said 4 of these. And then 1 laminated glass. I had 1 fusion glass, but it's 2 for the recipe. Did I take all my laminated glass out of here? That kind of is what it's looking like, isn't it? That's fine. It's just right here. All right, you come with me. Come on over here, and those mixed with this and that and that. Great. It's like a 2-second recipe. That one's only a short recipe. Okay, and then done. And we want to grab it's over here. This guy. We are not going to run out for a while, so I'm not worried about it. And when we do, I'm hoping I might have to, well, I might have to speed this production up, but we haven't changed our titanium production. This is what's left of the original Nether Stars. Where's my up? It's here. We haven't changed our titanium production for a very long time, so it's probably about time we revisit that. Okay, if I put you here, you didn't explode, so that's a good sign. And then we will go ahead and put the ender drawer down like so. Set you to that, and you can have, honestly, as many as you want. We'll do 64. Import. Okay, and then you're going to go ahead and be set to output that way. And I'm really hoping this doesn't... I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot. Is that like 5,000 titanium to fill that up? I think it'll be okay. Okay, so let's turn you on. And you're making titanium. Nice. It takes 10 seconds. This one's faster than the other ones. Are they all 30-second recipes? And it's just that this one goes better? Huh. Okay, there we go. We've got the titanium. And that means that shortly... this is going to have to run for a very long while to get that all caught up. But it does mean that we can make the UV motor. And so next episode, I think we're going to have to do the computation improvement. And that is just the advanced computation element here. And the only distinction with this is it does... we can only have 3 of them. So we can do 48 computation, but each one needs to be flanked by a pair of cooling modules. We can't make the nanofluidic passive cooling thing yet. That waits for a while. I'm trying to think. We could probably reduce the cooling by only using 2, and then I could have 3. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Eventually we need to have 48 of these. So we'll set this up, and maybe we'll set up the PCB coolant. And once we do that, we are good on research for a while. I mean, we'll have to do more research, but we'll have the research that we need. Okay, so if this is going at 10 seconds each, I was hoping you'd be able to hear the geese over the radio, but nope. Then, how are you doing? Oh, you're good. You still have plenty of uranium. Well, it's still going down. Does that mean that that hasn't filled up? It does mean that. Oh, this holds more than I thought. 1,024. Oh. Yeah, this might like eat all of our titanium. Alright, well, kudos. Let's see what happens. I could fix it actually. If we go like this and we set that to go like that, and I set this to transfer any or keep exact, and then we'll set this to 256 import. Oh, right, but this one needs to turn off the automatic. Okay, so this one will fill up. This one will only hold 64,000, so it's fine. And then we're only using as much as we're creating. In fact, I could probably even, since it's obviously faster, I could probably bring that down to 64, and it's no big deal. This one is harder to do, but you know. So actually what I'll probably do, because we do need duranium for some things, right? Or is duranium only used? I mean, we need it for pipes. I'll probably just leave it liquid, honestly. I was gonna do some other things, but I mean, the pipes would be nice, but I need it for titanium. Or, do we have titanium pipes? No. That'd be too much. Too much, I say. Okay, so we've got a fusion reactor Mark II. That means that titanium is done. Duranium is done. We probably... I never got around to make this molten ore mixture, but that's because we're gonna actually build it somewhere else later. The next thing we need to get into UV machines, not components, but machines, is this Darmstadtium, which is ruthenium and arsenic vapor. It has to be in a Mark II. So in between episodes, it's going to be exactly the same setup. I'm going to, elevate them like that. And I will do Darmstadtium in the background as well. And it's just going to be arsenic through the liquidizer, advanced extractor, and ruthenium through the advanced extractor. So I'm just checking to see if we could use... No, we can't use the dust. So it's not interesting once we've done it once. And then at some point we're going to come back and work on that neutronium, but that's a Mark III. That being said, it is Americium, and Americium we can do in a Mark II, so depending on how much time I have, I may do both of those. Americium and Darmstadtium. And again, it's literally going to be the exact copy of this. And that'll set us up for making neutronium. And neutronium is, obviously the be-all and the end-all when it comes to the next tier of materials that we need. And we need tons of this. So once we get to neutronium, first off, we'll be at UV. But a lot of it's also, once we get quantum stars, we hit it with neutronium, and we get gravistars. It is not a slow recipe. It is at ZPM. It's 45. But we'll be doing UV. Oh, we can't even do it until we get UV input hatches. But still, I'd like to have a big backup. We don't do Americium for anything. I think it's another one where it's like all pipes. Yeah, nothing. Just the pipes. And do we use... Oh, look. For Quadria battery hulls. Oh! We do need plates for energy clusters. Interesting. Okay, well, but we'll have it, so, we'll go from there. Anyhow, this has been a fun episode. I appreciate you putting up with me running around like a crazy person. And until next time, I'll catch you on the flippity flop.